Hey, sis, I want you to know that you are allowed to outgrow your survival mode. This conversation is going to be a little bit tough, but I want to lay the foundation. So I'm going to read something to you that you might not have thought about on your new journey in your rebuilding or starting over, however you want to put it. It's still a restart. When you're in survival mode, it's a natural response to life challenges. It's when our minds prioritize immediate concerns over everything else. Whether it is facing our financial strain, relationship issues, or a demanding job. Survival mode makes us focus intensely on surviving from day to day, often leaving no room for joy or relaxation. I want to tell you a quick story. From the time I was about maybe 8 or 9 years old, I believe I've always been in that survival mode. And I think it was due to being raised by a single parent who worked all the time. And I would hear sometimes conversations that some of the grown folks will be discussing. But I noticed one pattern about my mother that was different from those around her who she interacted with that were married. My mother was always in survival mode. And that caused, I think, her drive to always work, not realizing that it really was affecting me too. When I became an adult, I started to think like my mom did. Everything was about survival. I never took the opportunity to even think about, hey, why am I like this? It was just something that I always did, always worked, always thought about taking care of home, taking care of business, worrying about a deficit, being a single woman myself now, thinking about how I'm going to take care of all of the bills and how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that, going to bed at night, worrying about, oh, did I pay the bill? Did I do this or did I do that? Or in relationships when they were thriving, I was trying to make sure they were good. But then when it all fell apart, I was trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces. Never looking at the fact that, where's the joy in it all? I stayed in survival mode and I didn't even realize it. I was always a problem solver, always the one that had to figure out everything, always the one that people would call to help them solve their problems. But now I want you to know, I'm sharing my story with you to let you know that you may be looking right at the mirror at yourself. You could be in that survival mode where you're not giving yourself the opportunity to just pause, to just relax, and just be present in your own life. I know it's tough, especially if you are starting over, and especially if everything rises and falls on whatever the choices that you make. But I want you to know today that today is your day to allow yourself to have some peace, to find some joy, to relax. So what if something falls apart? It's not going to be forever. Things will change. They are always subject to change. So I want you today, sis, to give yourself the opportunity to get out of survival mode and enjoy your day. You hear me, girl? You got this. I believe in you.